We know our Champions League opponents. We have a right back, and Barış didn't go? Lots to talk about. Let's do it. Welcome back to the Galatasaray Show. I'm Brad. This is Serkan. Say hi, Serkan.
Hello.
What a fun day. It's finally here. We know who we're going to play in the Champions League. And guess what? Yesterday, we finally get a right back. After weeks and weeks and weeks of waiting, we have one. Tell me how you feel, Serkan.
Feel great. We got what we needed. So next target is the goalkeeper.
No. Head of Kalece yok. We don't need a goalkeeper. We need another midfielder first. We have a goalkeeper. We need another midfielder. If Sara gets hurt, if Lamina gets hurt, what do we have? Your boy Berkan. That's who's going to come in and play. Berkan.
I totally agree.
Would you rather have our wonderful keeper that we have, or him starting, or Berkan starting in a Champions League game? Which one scares you the most?
We need at least two midfielders, not one, but we need two. I agree. In fact, we talked about this in one of our previous shows.
But you keep saying we need a keeper.
But we need a keeper as well. We're playing with Liverpool, Manchester City, Atletico Madrid, Frankfurt, Ajax, all those big teams. Aren't you scared enough?
No. Biz Galatasaray.
Like that self-confident.
Korkulum Dinam. So look. Now that we have Cisco, our back line is much stronger, right? Much stronger and a little deeper. Remember, we have Arda. Like Man City's wanting to transfer Arda. All these rumors I'm hearing, like that's how good this kid is. So we have Jakobs behind Aaron. So we have a decently now deep back four. Remember, if you have a good back four, you don't have to have the world's best keeper. What's that keeper, Jan, who plays for I think Inter? He looked great when his defense was great. When his defender goes out, right? But he gives up like 4. Well, did he become a terrible keeper all of a sudden? No, his team let him down. He didn't become a great defense can make a mid keeper look like a great keeper. You don't have to be the world's best keeper with a great defense. You have to be one of the best with a meh defense. That's my opinion.
We got our right back, but who is our defender? Central defender. Who is going to play next to Davinson Sanchez?
Abdülkerim Bardakçı.
Abdülkerim. So you think Haaland is going to match with Abdülkerim? I mean, that's a wishful thinking.
No. He did fine last year.
He did fine. Well, we got eliminated from the Avrupa Kupası. What are you talking about?
It wasn't because of Abdülkerim.
Well, it was a combination of different factors, but Abdülkerim was one of those factors.
That was a team effort. But we need midfielders more. Midfielders. All right.
Well, we need at least 2 midfielders, 1 defender, and a goalkeeper, and a winger maybe. But I don't think we have any rooms for any foreign players. So
no, we do not. We have to sell somebody. All right. So let's talk about this lineup. This is not the order of the games. This is just who we're going to play and where. We don't know who's going first, and we'll know that on Saturday. But from Pot A, it's Liverpool and Man City.
Let's go one by one. Liverpool. It's going to be a home game.
Right. So from Pot A, we got Liverpool and Man City. It could have been worse. I did not want Real Madrid. They're murder in the Champions League. So we avoided Madrid. I thought that was good.
I will prefer Real Madrid over Manchester City and Liverpool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
City's a little off last year. I just don't want Madrid. So, again, these aren't too bad. I'd rather have Liverpool at home than Man City.
That's what we're playing. So Liverpool home game and City game is an away game.
That's correct.
So what is your prediction? Liverpool home game.
Have you ever seen Rocky 3? You know, the one where he fights Clubber Lang? When the reporter asks Clubber Lang before the fight, he goes, "Clubber, what's your prediction for the fight?" What does Clubber say?
That's in movies, my friend.
Pain. Seriously, yeah, we can probably get a point out of that. We'll have to get it at home.
That's a home game. Yeah, Liverpool is a home game. So City is an away game, and I don't think we're going to get away with any points.
But again, here's the difficult thing about predictions. We don't know when these games are going to be. We don't know who's going to be healthy, who's not. Like when we played Tottenham last year, right? They were missing 2 of their better players. If that had been a healthy Tottenham, maybe a different result. At least one goal closer, probably. But we got them at a good time. And so we took care of business.
We're making our predictions sight unseen.
All
So
right.
Liverpool may get a point. I don't know. I
They're really
mean,
good. They're really good.
depending on the transfers that we're going to be making in the next 3 days, 4 days. The transfer window closes on Tuesday for the
That's right.
Champions League. And City, I don't think we stand any chances for City game.
So last year, how many points did we need to qualify? Was it 14 or 12? Is that
I don't
what
remember
what it
that.
got you
No.
out? What would it got you out of the what do you call it, the first phase or whatever?
It was somewhere in between 14 and 16, I believe.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 24 total points.
So we're going in order. I mean, I put 1 point for Liverpool and no points for City. And the next game will be Atletico Madrid game. It's a home game.
Well, not necessarily the next game, but the
Well,
next.
the next game on my
Yeah,
list.
yeah.
So
Atletico, and it's at home.
home game, yes. So I'll take a point. That makes it 2.
So if we're gonna get out of the group, we've got to win a game we're not supposed to win.
Well,
Not the group. If you want to move on,
I understand what you're saying, but those 3 teams are the top teams in Europe. I don't think we have any chances
I think
for
we
any
can. I
surprise.
think we can at least draw with Diego Simeone's boys in Istanbul
So again, I'll take a point.
and Truck Frankfurt. So
So
they,
that's an away game. We have many fans in that region, in that area. So the half of the stadium will be Turkish.
well, so a friend of mine that lives in Germany says in the Bundesliga they have the most rabid fan base of anybody, and so I'm not sure. There may be a lot of Turks around there. I'm not sure how many of them are going to be Galatasaray people that'll get tickets beside what your usual away allotment is. Now, the atmosphere outside the stadium is going to be a party.
We'll
That's
find a
going to be
way to
fun.
get in that stadium, believe me.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
But I do believe that's a winnable game. Yes, I believe
Well,
we're
it's either 1 or 3. I'm kind
we're
of
we're,
torn between.
we're I believe with our you're going to have people are going to have to stop thinking of Galatasaray as a Turkish team by the traditional sense. We've been to more Champions Leagues than the rest of the teams in the league combined now, and we're buying players like no one else is. And so when you hear people talk about, well, they'll become the Bayern of Turkey, well, we are.
Buying players does not solve our problem. We
What's
gotta
our
have that chemistry in the team.
Yes.
And we
Well,
only
like
have a few weeks left until the first game, which happens to be on the 13th or the 14th, right?
right.
Um,
Well, again, it's not our attack I was worried about. It was the defense. So if they were going to buy somebody early to give them a chance to mesh with the team, it would have been Singo before a midfielder.
I love that transfer. I have no objections at all. But what I'm trying to say is that we need to find a good defender that can play with Davinson Sanchez.
I agree.
Abdülkerim is a perfect match for Davinson for the Turkish Super League. But I don't think he's going to be able to handle that pressure, handle that speed in the Champions League.
It'll be a
And
challenge.
we've seen this before. We've seen this before. I mean, Abdülkerim is not the fastest guy on the soccer pitch, right?
And he's 31 now, and I kind of saw this with was it how do you say Luandama?
Luyendama.
Yeah. He was really, really good. And then once he got past, like, I don't know what it was, 29, 30, he slowed down considerably. And next thing you know, he was gone.
That's because he got injured.
Yeah.
Okay, so Frankfurt.
3 points for me, 3 points. Which point?
All right, let's go with 3 points. So three,
Which point?
4, 5 points so far. The next game is Bodo.
And this bothers me. I know that they did well in like the Europa League and all that kind of stuff, but this is their first time qualifying for the Champions League.
Oh,
And
is
it's
it?
crazy. And it's crazy. They were in pot 3 and we're in pot 4. We've been like 18 times. It's their first time, and they somehow are higher than us.
I'll put 3 points.
I will too.
So that makes it 7, right?
But Bodo
Eight,
Glint's coming.
actually.
Bodo Glint's coming to get their whooping.
Yeah. So Ajax. It's an away game. It's another Ajax game, but this time we have a much better squad. We have much better players. No players are injured, so we're in a better shape than last year.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna say 1 point for
Yeah,
Ajax.
I'm a super optimistic guy, but like every time we play one of these Scandinavian teams, like shit goes south. It just does. Like red cards happen, stupid crap happens. I mean, I was at that Copenhagen game, right? 2 years ago. It was 2-0 before we even knew what was going on. It looked like we were standing still. Our boy Jellert, who's on our team now, he was on a cardi like glue. He couldn't do anything. And so like you can have him playing for them who shuts down one of the best strikers in the world. And so yeah. Get if we can get three, but I feel more like it's going to be if we go there and get one because lately when we've needed to, we just if when we went to Copenhagen, was it yeah, 2 years ago. If we went to Copenhagen and got 3 points, we would have got out of the group phase.
So let's go with 1 point. That makes it 9, right?
That does.
Okay, so Union, we better win that game. This is the easiest game that we'll play in the Champions League. This is the game that we should be getting those 3 points without putting so much effort on the pitch.
Yeah, I didn't even know who this was. To be honest with you, I just didn't know.
They used to be really good last year, I think.
Yeah.
So if we go with 3, that makes it 11.
Yeah, we're looking good.
Monaco.
Where the draw was held today.
Well, I'm sure that they're sad because they sold us this guy right back, and now they need another right back to replace him.
They sure do.
So I'm gonna go with 1 point.
At Monaco? Well, I think we win that game.
So our prediction, if we get a point, that makes it 12 or
Yeah, I've got us with 14
14. Okay.
because I think we beat Monaco.
So 14, 12 or 14. I mean, either way, I think we're gonna find a place between the 8 and the 12th rank
So,
with 13 points, with 14 points, or maybe lower. But we're not going to qualify for the first 8 with 13, 14 points. We need
no,
to
but,
have 16.
but we'd still move on.
We'll still move on.
Yeah,
And that's what we want. I mean, let's just be realistic. We have those 3 big teams in our group, Liverpool, Manchester City, and Atletico Madrid. What are the odds that we're going to win those games?
Small.
Very unlikely. That no one is expecting us to win any of those 3 games.
Okay. Yeah, nobody's going to question that. No, now you lose to Union, then we're in trouble. But yeah, but and keep in mind, last year, through like the first 4 or 5 games, like what were we like second or third? We were like cruising last year. We were doing so well last year. Me and Serkan at a party said that we're flying to Turkey for the next round. We were looking at our tickets.
I told you to wait.
Our wives signed off on it. We were ready to go. And then we started dropping points and dropping points and dropping points. And it never happened. It was terrible.
Well,
it was terrible.
This year is going to be a different year.
How do you beat CimBom? All right, so like we said, we got Singo, and then the last thing here, last video, we thought this guy was going to Saudi Arabia. I tweeted a picture of me on a camel that went crazy, making fun of the Saudi Arabian people. And then all of a sudden, Okan Hoja, the football whisperer, talks to Barış on Saturday morning. Next thing you know, he's back in training. And and I heard how you say it. It's Gnome. Gnome. N-O-M. It's Gnome. Gnome. And so, yeah, so now Barış isn't going. So we still have our backup striker and our winger. We don't have to go out and find somebody there. So that's excellent. And I can still wear the jerseys that I bought that have his name on it. That's even better.
Well, you never know. The transfer window has not ended yet.
Yeah, it hasn't. We have
there's
3
a
days.
slight chance that he's going to go. He still wants to go.
3 days. 3 days. No, he just wants money. He doesn't want to go. He just wants money. He doesn't need to go. He needs new friggin' agents or agent. Why you have 3 agents on there? Why do you need 3 agents?
He has 3 agents? Really?
Yeah, he has 3 agents. Why do you need 3 agents? You need one agent. And all 3 of them are crooked.
League, 1 for Saudi Arabia and 1 for Europe, I guess?
I don't know, but if you have 1 agent and you're paying him a percentage, if you have 3, aren't you paying him more?
Well, Barış is not paying them. The clubs are paying
so
the agents, right?
No, that's the player. The player pays their own agent.
Really?
Yeah.
How it works?
Yeah. Because you get the agent, and so when you sign the contract, they get whatever you're agreed to, 2, 5, 10%. They get whatever they negotiate with you is how they get paid. So that's where all this nonsense came from, right? They're getting a percentage of that 2.5 million. Well, then all of a sudden, Nome comes to they came to the agents directly, is what I've heard. Came straight to the agents and said, we'll give you $10 million. Well, the agent then goes, hey, agent number 2. Yeah, man, Saudi Arabian club, they're going to give us $10 million. Do the math. Don't we make a lot more money with $10 million than 2.5? Yeah, let's send Barca to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I know they don't have Champions League. Yeah, I know the women are all covered. Yeah, I know they can't drink alcohol. But it's more money for us. Yeah, that's right. All right, see ya. And that's how it went. And so then they go to Barsh and they start chirping in Barsh's ear, brainwashing him about your family. You owe it to your family, your Abla, your Ani. You need to do all this. Generational wealth. You'll change your. And then Barsh feels guilty. Yeah, all right, I'll go to Saudi Arabia. That's how all this crap went down. If Galatasaray just said, we'll match that offer, he'd be like, heck no, I'm not going anywhere.
That will be unfair to other Turkish players in the team.
Oh, it would be. I didn't say
like 10 million. Then Yunus is gonna come and
say, I didn't say they should. I didn't say they should do it. I'm just saying that this could have been Yunus if Yunus had the same agents that Barış has. Because those agents were looking out for themselves, not their player like they're supposed to.
Just looking at one of those tweets, Newcastle United will play with Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Leverkusen, Tottenham, Athletic Club, Paris, and Sporting.
Well, we should finish ahead of them.
What a tough group. What a tough group.
So remember, it doesn't matter. It matters how well you do, but it also matters how poorly other teams do. So if you can have a well-financed club like Newcastle with oil money, get a schedule like that and finish behind us, that just increases our chances. If you want to say you're one of the best teams in the world, if we want this to stand out among the world's best, right? You just got to go out and beat some of these teams. We can't say that they should sell our jerseys in a store like they do Man City if we can't go out and hang and beat Man City at some point. We can't complain that we don't get the respect that a Liverpool or an Atletico does.
We got to show off.
Yeah, I mean, 20 years ago, I didn't know who Atletico Madrid was. They're just another Spanish team, right? Then all of a sudden, Diego Simeone comes. They start winning, and they start beating teams like what we're talking about. They started beating.
So consistent.
Yeah,
Champions League.
Yeah,
every single year.
But they weren't. Then they started to be. They started to win those games, right? That's what Galatasaray needs to do. We need to start winning some of these games, and then guess what? You're not going to have to pay as much and work as hard to get these transfers. They'll just want to come. Like we wouldn't have got Cisco now if we didn't already buy Osimhen and Sane, right? But now you can tell a story. People can see what we're trying to accomplish when we approach them. They're not coming with us to retire. They're coming to Galatasaray to achieve great things.
I agree.
All right. That's the episode. Tell us in the comments. How do you think we're going to do? What do you think is the toughest away fixture or the easiest game? And what are we now? We're, 3 weeks away from the first game?
Less than 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. Very, very exciting. Very exciting. We have how many days until the Champions League fixture window closes? I mean, as far as signing players, is it 3 days?
Tuesday, so 4 days.
4 days. 4 more days. Hadi dursun. Hadi. Git. İmzalar. Tamam. Görüşürüz.